Welcome back to another tabletop review. Today we'll take a brief look at the Rival Arms match grade threaded barrel for the Glock 17 Gen 5. Well, I'm back here with the Glock 17 Gen 5 with a progress report on my goal to economically make a suppressor-ready home defense weapon. If you've watched my other videos regarding this gun, you already know that I selected this used Glock 17 because it was either buy a suppressor-ready 9mm pistol for $1,000 or more, or convert one of my current guns to be suppressor-ready. I already had a suppressor-ready gun, my Walther PPQ Navy, but I didn't want to dedicate the PPQ to home defense. Unfortunately, I didn't have any other practical 9mm guns for which threaded barrels were readily available. While looking for solutions, I found this used Glock 17 Gen 5 for which threaded barrels were indeed available. The price was right for the G17, so I bought it, and here we are. I have a rugged Obsidian 9mm suppressor that works very well, but its size blocked the use of the factory sights, so of course I had to change out the original sights for taller suppressor sights. And while I was at it, I upgraded to Trijicon night sights. And that was the topic of my previous video. Otherwise, all I needed was a threaded barrel. And it just so happened that one of my local gun stores had this Rival Arms match grade barrel in stock. That made the decision of which threaded barrel much easier. So the question now is, how has the Rival Arms barrel worked out, and am I pleased with it? But before we get into that, let's make sure this gun is cleared first. By the way, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. The Rival Arms Glock 17 Gen 5 drop-in barrel came in a simple box packaging clearly labeled as fitting the Glock 17 Gen 5 models. The stainless steel barrel comes with a thread protector, and Rival Arms produces the barrel in black, stainless, or gold finish, but only the stainless finish was available at the time. The installation of the barrel is a simple, straightforward drop-in exchange. Just remove the original barrel and replace it with the new Rival barrel. The only difference being the need to remove the thread protector to allow for the new barrel to be inserted or removed through the slide's muzzle. And there we go. Now, to test everything out, I went to one of my favorite indoor ranges and set a life-size target at 15 feet. That was just to test out my centering of the newly installed Trijicon sights. The sights seemed nicely centered, and I couldn't tell any difference between the original Glock barrel and the threaded Rival Arms barrel when shooting without the suppressor attached. Accuracy was just fine, no jams or failures to feed. Next, I moved the target out to 25 feet, my typical training distance, with my rugged Obsidian 9mm suppressor attached to the Glock 17, and comparing the performance to the same suppressor attached to my Walther PPQ, again, I couldn't detect any real difference. The function and accuracy of the suppressed Rival Arms threaded barrel seemed just fine to me. As for pros and cons, in my opinion, the rival threaded barrel worked as expected. Are there better threaded barrel replacements out there? Perhaps. But the rival arms barrel appeared to be well made and finished, and more importantly, it was available. This barrel is labeled as match grade, but to be honest, my skills aren't good enough to tell the difference. It may very well be. Also, it may take me a few more boxes of ammo to determine if there are any potential reliability issues with the rival arms barrel. But so far, after about 150 rounds, I can only say that the barrel has functions without flaw. I would have preferred a black finish, but only the stainless steel finish was available. Sometimes you have to take what you can get. I should also mention that I sometimes will forget the slight offset difference increase with these Trijicon higher suppressor sights, so that my shots end up hitting a little low. That's on me. Not a big deal, but it's there. Now, before we end today's video, if you haven't already, be sure to like, share, and subscribe down below. And thanks for watching. I hope that you found this video helpful. Okay, so what about cost? Well, off the shelf, this rival arms match grade threaded barrel was $175. From what I could see, other brands were selling for about that same price. Like everything else, these prices keep going up. About a year ago, I almost bought a threaded barrel for my Beretta M9 for about $110. Today, a lot of this stuff is out of stock or on back order, if even available, and prices keep increasing. That same barrel for my Beretta would cost about $140 or more today, but it isn't even available as far as I can see. It's out of stock wherever I look. So the availability of a threaded barrel for my Glock 17 and at a price of $175 seemed reasonable today. So what do I think? Well, given that my goal has been to economically make a 9mm suppressor-ready home defense weapon, I'd say I've accomplished my mission. I was fortunate to find this used Glock 17 Gen 5 at a bargain price, and I think it makes a great host gun for my 9mm suppressor. There's probably no make of gun better supported for accessories and upgrades than Glock. As it turned out, everything I needed was readily available and reasonably priced, so in the end, it was also a fairly economical project. I've spent about $700 in total for the gun, the Trijicon suppressor height night sights, and this rival arm match grade threaded barrel. Not bad. As for the rival arms match grade threaded barrel, oh yeah, I'm very pleased with this barrel. There's no complaints about how well it functions. Its accuracy no doubt exceeds my abilities. And frankly, I'm even growing to like the stainless steel finish. Any weapon you carry is better than the one you lift at home. Thanks for watching. Hope you'll be back for my next tabletop review. Until next time, stay safe.